Do you ever feel like your life is a whirlwind of school lunches and soccer practice? Are you tired of the what's for dinner scramble every night? Do you feel like your mealtime is more of a battle than a bonding experience? Well, hold on to your spatulas because today we are conquering mealtime madness with the ultimate FAQs for meal prep for moms. Hey, I'm Andrea and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I want you to know that if your current mealtime routine involves a lot of last minute grocery runs and last minute decisions, as well as last minute calls for pizza delivery, you're not alone. That's where a lot of us start, but you don't have to stay there. It doesn't have to be that way forever. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be answering some of your most commonly asked questions around meal prep, as well as I'm going to be sharing some bonus mom hack tips. So be sure to stay to the end for those. So get ready to transform your week from those last minute grocery runs and last minute decisions into a symphony of well-organized meals and stress-free evenings. So let's get started. Question 1. Where do I even start with meal prep? It just all feels so overwhelming. So if meal prep feels overwhelming to you, the biggest tip here is just to go ahead and start small. Start with 1 or 2 meals per week that you prep and then increase as you gain confidence. Also, there's loads of resources available that are specifically devoted to meal prep. One of my favorites is this cookbook right here, Cook Once, Eat All Week by Cassie Joy Garcia. You see my copy is very well worn. As well as there are a few websites that do an awesome job with meal prep. I'll be sure to put a link to this book as well as some of my favorite websites in the show description. Question 2, what are some easy and healthy meal prep ideas for picky eaters? So that's a great question. With picky eaters, oftentimes what we're dealing with is not only flavors, but we're also dealing with textures. So offering a variety of flavors and textures is a really good way to encourage the picky eaters to eat. So some examples would be wraps, bowls, sheet pan dinners. These are all very simple meals that allow everyone to kind of put together what they want. Question 3, how can I keep prepped leftovers fresh all week? I think we've all had the experience of the meal that was delicious on Sunday and that was mushy and yucky and you just don't want to eat it by Wednesday. So what you want to do here is you want to invest in some airtight storage containers. Air is your enemy when it comes to food storage. So it's worth the extra money to invest in something that has a really airtight seal like these food storage containers. Question 4, what are some tips for meal prepping on a budget? This is a really great question because obviously we all want to save some money. One of the biggest tips is to plan your meals around what's in season. So for example, maybe don't plan on using strawberries in December when they have to be trucked in from wherever and are obviously a lot more expensive. Another good tip is use store brands. Don't be afraid to use store brands. I use store brands all the time. It is very rare to find something in my kitchen that doesn't have the Kirkland or HEB brand name on it. And this HEB flour bakes just as well as a store brand, I promise you. So those are 2 tips for meal prepping on a budget. Now let's dive into some bonus mom hacks. But before we do that, would you do me a favor? It'll take less than 30 seconds. If this video has been helpful to you in any way, if you have derived any value, would you go ahead and press the like button? That lets YouTube know that you'd like to see more content like this. Thanks. All right, on to the mom hacks. One meal prep hack is to use theme nights. So for example, you could declare Tuesday to be Taco Tuesday or Friday to be Pizza Friday. One less decision to make. Another bonus mom hack is to get the family involved. Assign your kids some age-appropriate tasks, things like setting the table or packing school lunches. Even as they get a little bit older, they can help chop some of those vegetables. Perhaps one of my favorite mom hacks is to employ a little slow cooker magic. Simply stir a few ingredients together into your slow cooker in the morning and then come back 6 to 8 hours later and Dinner is done. Yum. Remember, Mama, meal prep is your superpower. It's not about getting it perfect. It's just about trying a few things, finding what works for your family, and then creating some simple routines to bring a little bit more calm into the chaos. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions about meal prep, drop them in the comments below. And remember to subscribe for more sanity-saving tips for busy moms. That's it for now. Bye.